People that do real shit, but that don't mean they're a real nigga, fam. I had to learn that. Cause it's a lot of situation, just cause you did some real shit at this moment, you could be rocking me to sleep, know what I'm thinking you a real nigga, but the whole time you setting up your chest trap. I had to learn that. All niggas be doing all type of shit on the board. You gotta watch niggas move, know what
Yeah.
You setting me up for the checkmate. I thought you was on some nice shit or on some, nah. Niggas ain't niggas that's inside. People that do real shit, but that don't mean they're a real nigga.
We ran this experiment, and they saw that food was a great fucking tool to use. They did this in ancient times to calm you down, to see, you know, money is God, but I say food is next, is the cousin. We saw they ran the test, and they saw what the peasants would make them dance. I'm saying, I'm not criticizing nobody. I'm just talking to you, man. I'm just talking to you, talking to your soul. Yeah. They saw what makes you weak. They saw what would make you dance. They saw what they could use, what angle. So now, in the social credit scores, see when that happened, and it really is implemented. See, they run a test and they see what angle where you weak at. The masses, all they got to do is come with that universal income. See, I'm trying to talk about it, not to get scared about it. I'm just talking about it. See, when they come with that universal income, and that pacifies you. See, look. Niggas feel like somebody supposed to give them something. How many cousins you got? How many friends you had that had that same attitude? Ain't this dangerous? Ain't it spooky? Think about it. It's spooky out here. It's dangerous to have a friend you don't really know. Bitch, if I can't say I know what you doing, Tyrone, when you go home, bitch, and I can't get a fucking accurate reading on you, bitch, you ain't my friend, bitch. I don't know you. Yeah. See, our hands are clean. The ones who did the great work. Right now, if you are secretly a child molester, you jack off to rabbit porn. Oh my God, bitch, you gonna have to get passed like a baton. Nigga, look, you better not go to jail. You don't feel that shit like it's in Braille. Look, I'm trying to talk to you. Look, it's a bad time to be a somebody who ain't walking it. If you just talking it, you're masterful with words, it's a bad time for you. It's a bad time. And all by design, we in a moment where, look, you gonna get exposed. And we watch, we should be celebrating this, the corporations falling. Every day, something else, a big old brick of meat get chopped off from the machine. Every fucking day. You gotta be in total denial not to know what's going on and not to really be truthful. It's the people who don't want to know what's going on. It's people that know that the matriarch has come back home. Things got to be put in order. And see, niggas get mad when they talk about the matriarch. No, my nigga. Don't you come from a woman? So what's wrong with the energy of the feminine coming back and ruling? Because she already ruled. And stupid ass nigga, if you come from her, if you come from God, if you Jesus' brother, because Jesus was our brother, right? What that make us? See, we're not scared to put on the crown. And then the crown ain't all that. Wearing the crown and these titles, that shit ain't no word. Look, we are everything, so therefore we are none. See, you supposed to study the story, study the gods, and realize that you are the gods that you've been studying, and then you're supposed to forget all that shit. Yeah, that's how the story go. You're supposed to learn it, become it, master it, live it, teach it, preach it, be it. And then a part of the song, nigga, you just say, man, that shit was for a purpose to get to another step, But after we come to the mountain, we gonna keep climbing steps. The climb is over. Let's put out all the gear. Yeah, it served the purpose, but we gotta put it down. We are nothing. And now we back to the ground. Man, I ain't lying, bro. Look, I'm trying to talk to your soul. You can't get caught up on the intellectual, look, all the words and all the mantras. You just got to learn how to be. Yeah, you just got to learn how to just be. All that meditation is good, reading books is good, but you reach a part in the song when you've been studying all these fucking gurus. When are you gonna stop listening, and when you gonna be? When you gonna become it? When you gonna live it? When you gonna be it? When you gonna stop talking about it? When you gonna stop judging people? It ain't about if, that's why I don't like religious people. You always try to, Jesus is king. I'm so tired of hearing that, the bots in the comments. Jesus the savior. I mean, why I gotta sell you that? If it's so good, why you gotta sell it? Like dope and drugs. You know how bad that shit was? But it was good. You ain't had to sell it. You ain't had to smell it. You ain't had to tell it. You ain't got to preach like it's over embellished. Motherfucker, snatch it like it's your courage. I'm trying to tell you this shit is not undernourished. It's highly probable this shit is really not comical. Boy, look. I'm really trying to talk to you. An intimate conversation is about understanding and more patience. Arrogance is sweeping through the community, because the more you know, the more you're supposed to realize that I don't know shit. Look, full house, empty mind. You know what I'm saying? Empty mind, full house. That's an old ancient proverb. I mean, like, when we start writing shit down, we had to write everything down. That's when we fucking fell off. Yeah, when you gotta write down things, you wrote everything down in the library. Something happened to the library. Well, the knowledge is gone. And if the people die, the people become the libraries. But look, I'm trying to talk to you. We're going back into free energy. See, you could be in the same room with somebody and you could be experiencing two different realities. Y'all could be experiencing. Look, when you walk through a door inside of a building, it's a dimension. This phone is a portal. When you go and making love to a woman, that's a portal. When you kick that shit through the field goal, that's another portal. Everything is designed to go back inside the hole. Shit. Look, hit the like, you dig? Hit the like. Look, you can do what the fuck you like. I'm just trying to remind you. I'm not teaching you anything. Real talk. Look, it's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful fucking time. Don't you live in misery, and don't you get caught up on the headlines. Look, the news is all lies. So why you gonna keep listening to the news? See a person that look at TV too much? Come on, you gotta get away from the TV. We only supposed to be eating 3 times a day. Look, run that shit back like instant replay. Hit the like if you like. Put it in no mind. You know the rest. 7.